How are you today? I hope you're doing well. It's pretty weird out in the world, weather-wise, isn't it? Well, we're going to be here as long as the power holds out, and so I hope it holds out for about 30 minutes. I want to welcome some of you new folks on TikTok. Thanks for checking in with us and following and looking at some past streams. We're going to do what we usually do here every Sunday. We're going to lift the Lord up for about 30 minutes in song and in the Word. I'm going to start with an old favorite of mine, Rock of Ages. Rock of ages, cleft for me, let me hide myself in thee. Let the water and the blood from thy wounded side which flow be for sin the double cure. Save from wrath and make me pure. Not the labors of my hands can fulfill thy law's demands. Could my zeal no respite know? Could my tears forever flow? All for sin could not atone. Thou must save, and thou alone. While I draw this fleeting breath, when mine eyes shall close in death, when I rise to worlds unknown, see thee on thy judgment throne. Rock of ages, cleft for me, let me hide myself in thee. And oh, how we need that rock. When the sun came up this morning, perfectly just as it was, and when the moon rose last night as I lay sleeping, who do I think was the cause? Only you, only you, Lord, forever only you. And who do I know that is helping me through these long, long days, with all of my trials and tribulations? Who comes and takes them all away. Only you, only you, Lord, forever only you. You are more than my tongue can tell you, so I hope my heart says enough for you to know everything I am feeling and who it is I will always love. Only you, only you, Lord, forever only you, only you, only you, Lord, forever only you. Only you and always you, Lord. Welcome to Sunday Gospel Music here with Danny. We do this every week. We've been doing it for quite a while, but we're branching out now, and used to be doing it from Marcy Joe's Bakery, which was a place where Joey and Rory started, was in the Meal House and started their whole music career together. And I got to be an early part of that and really enjoyed that. And still, matter of fact, I just talked to Rory last night. He was calling to see if I was doing okay. He had a fireplace going, and he said him and Indiana were out playing in the snow, and he's getting ready to make some changes. But we have stayed friends for, gosh, I don't know how many years now, 20 some years or so. I think that's because we've never tried to be anything but friends. I mean, I've done some business with him, but I've never been in a business relationship. Business is a little bit different. So I decided early on and realized I had to leave here for a while and help take care of my wife's mom and dad. And when I came back, I moved back about to where I was. I'm only about 6 miles from Rory right now, and I love him and he loves me, and we're just great friends. We did some writing together early, and I've been on a lot of the TV stuff that he's done. But he's just a wonderful man, and he's really on his search and quest for a closer walk with the Lord, and so am I, and I know some of y'all are too. So I hope some of this music is going to maybe help us on our way, help us with some of the blind spots and the dark spots and the valleys that we get into, because life is not all, hilltop experiences. If they were, we'd get really spoiled and kind of used to that. So God gives us all things, ups and downs, so that we can enjoy this incredible ride that he's given us just to be alive here in his world. So thanks for joining me today. I'm going to grab the dobro and do you a song. As you can see, I've got several instruments here, and I plan to, for those of you that, haven't tuned in before, don't know what's going on, I try to play something on every instrument. And these days I only do songs that I really, really love. Some of my old favorite hymns and some of my own songs and some by other people. I do a few of Rory's songs. He's such a great writer. This is a song that was written back in 1923, and some of us think, wow, 1923, what relative could, what relative importance could that have? Well, I think it has even more today, especially these old hymns that still hold up after all these years. This song was written in 1923. The words were written by Thomas O. Chisholm, and music was written by William R. Runyon. It comes from Lamentations. The lyrics come from Lamentations 3:22 and 23, which says, "The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness." Great is thy faithfulness, O God, my Father, there is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not, thy compassions, they fail not. As thou hast been, thou forever wilt be. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Summer and winter, springtime and harvest, sun, moon, and stars in their courses above, join with all nature in manifold witness to thy great faithfulness, mercy, and love. Great faithfulness, great thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Pardon for sin and a peace that endureth, thine own dear presence to cheer and to guide, strength for today and bright hope for tomorrow, blessings all mine with 10,000 beside. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. His never ceases, his steadfast love never ceases, his mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Whew. Great is thy faithfulness. Thank you, God, for loving us, for creating us, for bringing us here. We don't deserve a lot of what we get from you, good stuff. And you judge in fairness. If you judged absolutely in right or wrong, we would all be a lot worse off, but you always judge in mercy. And I want you to have that with each other. You know, seems like this world is getting like angry at everybody. I get it. There's no time for anything. Everything is kind of chaotic. But do you hear my voice change when I talk like that? That's the way we're dealing with each other sometimes these days. That's why I love the Sabbath. I take Sabbaths all week, not just on Sunday, because I need it to renew myself, refresh myself, and remind myself and stay in the Word that God is in charge, not the politicians, not the police, not the military. God is in charge, and we're all safe within Him. Sometimes the best cure for something is to have it over with. I know that's a little harsh sometimes for us to remember, but we've all known friends or loved ones that have been suffering for so long that it was just almost a real blessing when they were finally able to go home. And that's what God does for me. He brings me peace. And that's what I try to bring to you guys every week is a little bit of peace and a little rest in this chaotic world. So thanks for tuning in again if it's your first time. And for those of you that have been with me so long, thank you so much. Anton over in Austria, Cheryl in North Carolina, Janice in California, all points in between. Thank all of you guys who watch. I appreciate every one of you. There's so many new folks, and we're going to get all your names. I have a wonderful assistant. Her name's Timna, which is biblical. The first time I met her, she says, she's a little Southern, to say the least. She's so sweet. She says, "Hi, my name's Timna. My name comes from the Bible. Timna is the name of a town and the name of a concubine. I was named after the town." And she is a sweetie, sweetie. And it's due to her that we're out here on all these different medias and formats now. Thank you, Miss Timna. I love you so much. And she's a great cook, too. That don't hurt. Southern girls still know how to cook, I'm afraid. And I'm afraid Southern men show it. Anyway, let me grab the guitar here and do you one of my favorite hymns. We had a lady in the church that I used to go to, and this was her favorite hymn. And every time there was a singing at the church and people were asked to, name their favorite hymn and did they want to sing it, she'd always say, yeah, and she'd sing this song. And I think about her to this day. It's funny how hymns remind us of people or places that we've been. Music in general does that. That's why I love music so much. I think this, the words for this and the inspiration from this came from Matthew 29, which says, "Are not two sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one will fall to the ground outside of the Father's care. His eye is on the sparrow." Why should I be discouraged? Why should the shadows come? Why should my heart be lonely and long for heaven and home when Jesus is my portion? My constant friend is He. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. So let not your heart be troubled. His tender word I hear, and resting on His goodness, I lose my doubts and my fears. Though by the path He leadeth, but one step I may see, His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. And I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. So whenever I am tempted, whenever clouds arise, when songs give way to sighing, when hope within me dies, I draw the closer to him. From care he sets me free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. And I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. His eye is on you too. He's got this. God's got this. And I'm so grateful that he does. Let me grab the mandolin here and do you a song. I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to remind you guys of today. And a couple things popped to mind. One is that we're having the new video that I just did on Who Is This Man? The title cut off the new project. We finished that up, and it's going to be coming out on February the 15th. That's a Sunday. And we're going to be giving away a free CD or jump drive, whichever you choose. On that day, we do a random drawing on our phone. It just has a algorithm which, when you like and share, your name goes into the pile. And it's not who has the most votes, but the more times you put in numerically, maybe you're a little more likely to win. I don't know. That's what they tell me. But we hit a button and it flips all the names and numbers around, and we pick a winner. And we'll be doing that also on February 15th. Again, thanks to all the new TikTok viewers. I really appreciate you guys. And a lot of you are not only watching, but you're saving the streams. I've been doing them for a while and watching those. And I really appreciate that. We're in this together. We're trying to spread God's word all across the world because that's what he gave us to do. That was the commission that he gave us, is to take his word to the end of the earth. This song was written by Louisa Arstead in 1882. After her husband drowned while trying to rescue a boy, leaving her destitute, yet miraculously, God provided for her and her daughter who watched that whole thing happen. So many times hymns come out of such pain and sorrow, but they're uplifting because they believe in God, they trust in God, and they know that the right thing is happening and that their loved ones are okay, especially if our loved ones are believers. We know where they are. They're waiting for us. They're really, I think, probably sorrier for us that have to stay here and be in this old world. But we do the best we can till we get there. And this song is called "'Tis So Sweet to Trust in Jesus." 'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus, just to take him at his word, just to rest upon his promise, just to know thus saith the Lord. Oh, how sweet to trust in Jesus, just to trust his cleansing blood, just in simple faith to plunge me neath the healing cleansing flood. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I proved him o'er and o'er. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, Oh, for grace to trust Him more. I'm so glad I learned to trust Him. Precious Jesus, Savior, friend. And I know that Thou art with me, wilt be with me to the end. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust Him, how I proved Him o'er and o'er. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust Him more. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust Him, how I proved Him o'er and o'er. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust Him more. Oh, for grace to trust Him more. I find it so hard to trust Him sometimes. Why? I don't know. He tells us to trust Him, and when I do, everything goes so much better. But I'm human, man, and I try to take things into my own hands and make it turn out like I want. Like this whole thing that's going on with the weather right now. I've just given up. I trust Jesus. Whatever happens, He's never led me to anything that He hasn't helped me get through. And I hope you guys are doing all right today, as far as, you have food and you're warm, But if you're not, like, don't watch this. Save your video, save your phone and stuff for being able to maybe text people and stuff. And this will be around for a while. These don't go away just after today. We put them online, and they're there for about 30 days at least. So thank you for watching, if you have been, and if you're doing okay, and I really hope you are. Let me grab get the 12 string here and do a couple more songs, because the time's kind of winding down for us to be together. I always hate that it goes so fast when you're having fun with your friends and talking about the Lord. I could do that all day. My mother used to say that I like fried chicken so much I should have been a preacher. But the truth is, I strayed a lot back in the day, and when I was younger and stupid. But that's the way we are sometimes. And I forget I forgot who I was, and I forget who I am sometimes. And we are God's masterpiece. That's what He calls us. He calls us His masterpiece. Man, that's amazing with the stuff I do. I can't hardly believe it. But I just want to remind you, this song says, do you know who you are? Do you know that you're more precious to Him than all the stars? God has put a little bit of Himself inside each heart. So do you know who you are? There are things we learn by thinking. There are things we feel inside, and the two can be farther apart than all the oceans wide. But the truth belongs to anyone who bothers to believe, and there's nothing in this world as blind as those who will not see. So do you know who you are? Do you know that you're more precious to Him than all the stars? God has put a little bit of Himself inside each heart. So do you know